What is up YouTube? Ruben here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install Windows 7 in VirtualBox. Windows 7 was released in 2009. That actually fixed many problems in Windows Vista back then in 2007. Ever since Service Pack 2 in Windows Vista, things got a little bit better, but at the time Windows 7 started to release, a lot of Vista computers are about to be out of stock. So I'm just saying the truth here, but you'll get the point. So let's go ahead and get started now. It's going to be unsupported in a year, January 2020. So let's get started. So you're going to need VirtualBox, and I'm also going to give you guys a direct link to their Microsoft website to download the ISO. Now, unfortunately, when I checked the Windows ISO downloader, the ISOs were unavailable. So if any of you guys want to get the Windows 7 ISO, just make sure you go to Microsoft's website, and if you do think it's not going to be there, you can look for yourself. There's plenty of ISOs around there. So let's get started. So we're going to click on New, and we're going to type in Windows 7. I don't have a 64-bit image, but I'll do 32-bit. You can do 64-bit if you prefer that. I'm going to bump it up to 1.5 gigabytes. So 1536 megabytes. Then hit next, create, next, and I'm going to specify a location, and then I'm going to change it from 32 gigabytes to 64 gigabytes. You can leave it at 32 gigabytes, but nah, screw that up. We're going to do 64, and hit create. Now click on settings, storage, click on the empty disk, and you're going to look for your Windows 7 ISO, which is right here. And I have a Windows 7 Ultimate image, so let's hit OK and then hit start. It's going to load files, and now it should start Windows 7. Once you get to this screen, just hit next, and then hit install now. You may have to edit this video if it's over 10 minutes. Then checkbox I accept the license terms, and then hit next. Then do the custom, because we don't even have an operating system installed. Make sure it's set as disk 0 unallocated space, and then hit next. And now it's going to format the drive, and then it's going to copy Windows files. Then it's going to expand Windows files, installing features and updates. Then after the restart point, it's going to complete the installation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. You can see how the disk space is taking up. It's constantly going up because we are installing Windows. So yeah, that is part of the installation of Windows 7. And as you can see, it's taking up a lot of space, and you're looking at it right now. And this is a VDI file, as I chose the specified file extension. So yeah, there's one of my videos that I uploaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Now we're ready to restart, so click on restart now. do not hit any key to boot from the DVD, otherwise you will go to a constant loop. So now it is starting Windows. It's booting from the hard drive, and it's going to update registry settings, and then it's going to start services, and then it's going to be set at completing installation. This is the second phase of the setup. As you can see, setup is starting services, and then it's going to finish the installation, where it's going to install drivers. Now, if you have a computer from like 2007 through 2009, Windows 7 will have all the drivers for it. Some of it, which has some exceptions, which my HP laptop did not have the driver for the fingerprint reader, and a driver that requires the Bluetooth sending the Bluetooth file transfer to go through, and didn't work. So we're at completing installation now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, so I'll be back. Alright, it's gonna restart once again. It's gonna continue after restarting. Now you can take out the disk, but don't do it yet because we still need more things to work on, like the video performance. It's going to set it up for the first time in Windows 7. So right now it's starting Windows. Should take a while, but I doubt it's not going to do that. Now it's going to set up the computer for first use, and then it's going to check video performance, which is your graphics. As you can see, it took up like 5 gigabytes, which is kind of interesting. I set 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, so it's a little bit slower. Now I'm going to type in my name. I'm going to type in Windows 7. Then hit next. Skip the password, you can put it in if you like, but we're not doing that, so hit next. Now this is going to be your product key. You can skip this by hitting skip. I'm going to use the recommended settings, then hit next. I'll do a public network, and now it's going to finalize settings. It's going to say welcome, and then it's going to say preparing your desktop. And as you can see, we have installed Windows 7 Ultimate. And there you go, you have successfully installed Windows 7 and VirtualBox. If I hit start and type in WinVer, you should see that we have successfully installed Windows 7 and VirtualBox. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button, also the bell icon when you upload new videos. Also follow me on Twitter at RubenAlvarez17 or Instagram at RubenTheTransit Fan. So that's how to install Windows 7 and VirtualBox. So I'll see you next time.